Most people overestimate what they can accomplish in a single day, yet they dramatically underestimate what they can achieve in 6 months. 6 months. That's what we're talking about today. How you can completely transform your life in the next 180 days. Now, why 6 months? Let me tell you why. A year is too long to wait, and a month is too short to see meaningful change. But 6 months, that's the sweet spot. It's long enough to see massive results, yet short enough to keep you excited and engaged. Isn't that interesting? You know what fascinates me? Most people spend more time planning their next vacation than they spend planning their lives. They'll spend hours choosing the perfect hotel, but they won't spend even 30 minutes designing their future. Isn't that incredible? But you're different. You're here today because something inside you knows it's time for a change. Let me ask you something. If you keep doing exactly what you're doing right now, where will you be 6 months from today? The same job, the same income, the same problems, the same excuses? You see, what you don't change, you choose. Let that sink in for a moment. The beautiful thing about a 6-month plan is that it gives you something I call realistic urgency. You can't procrastinate because 6 months will arrive faster than you think, but you also have enough time to create meaningful change. It's the perfect balance. Now let me share with you the fundamental principles of transformation. Success leaves clues. Over the years, I've discovered that extraordinary achievement isn't about doing 4,000 different things. It's about doing 6 or 7 things 4,000 times. Repetition is the mother of skill. Consistency is the father of success. Let's talk about the first key to your 6-month transformation: clarity. You must be crystal clear about what you want. Fuzzy goals produce fuzzy results. Sharp goals produce sharp results. Write this down. Clarity is power. When you're clear about what you want, the universe has an interesting way of helping you get it. Here's what's interesting. Most people know what they don't want, but they aren't clear about what they do want. They can tell you all day about what's wrong with their job, their relationships, or their life. But when you ask them what they want instead, they stumble. That's why we start with clarity. Tonight, take a piece of paper and write down exactly what you want your life to look like 6 months from now. Be specific. Don't write, "I want to be happy." Write something like, "I want to increase my income by 40%, read 12 books, lose 20 pounds, and start a side business." See the difference? The second key to your transformation is your philosophy of life. Your philosophy determines how you interpret what happens to you. And here's the key. It's not what happens that determines your future. It's what you do about what happens. It's not the wind that determines your direction. It's the set of your sail. Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is simply the natural result of consistently applying basic fundamentals. But here's the challenge. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. It's easy to read 10 pages of a good book each day, but it's also easy not to. It's easy to save 10% of your income, but it's also easy not to. Now let's talk about the third key, the power of association. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Over the next 6 months, you must carefully choose who you spend time with. Some people need to be loved from a distance. There are 2 types of people you'll meet on your journey: those who inspire you and those who tire you. Your job is simple. Increase your exposure to people who inspire you and decrease your exposure to those who drain your energy. Let me tell you something fascinating about human potential. Most people operate at about 20% of their true capacity. And do you know why? Because they haven't committed to excellence. They're trying to get through the day instead of getting from the day. The fourth key is documentation. Become a serious student of your own life. Keep a journal. Track your progress. Record your ideas and insights. Small adjustments in your daily routine can dramatically change your life over 6 months. For example, Read just 10 pages a day. In 6 months, that's about 1,800 pages, roughly 6 or 7 books. Do you think your life would change if you absorbed the wisdom from 7 powerful books? Of course it would. Here's another important principle. Success is not something you chase. Success is something you attract by the person you become. So, work harder on yourself than you do on your job. The 5th key is investment. Investing in yourself. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Most people will spend $100 on dinner without hesitation, but hesitate to spend $100 on a book or course that could change their life. Over the next 6 months, invest in learning. Books, courses, seminars, whatever helps you grow. If someone is already where you want to go, they know something you don't. Learn what they know. The 6th key is incremental improvement. Small changes applied consistently produce massive results. If you improve just 1% every day for 6 months, you'll be dramatically better than when you started. Success isn't built in one big moment. It's built on thousands of small decisions made correctly every day. The 7th key is goals. Most people set goals that are too small. They set goals based on what they think they can achieve instead of what they truly want. Set goals that scare you a little, but break those big goals into daily actions. Success isn't about what you do occasionally, it's about what you do consistently. The 8th key is environment. Your environment either inspires you or drains you. Clean your workspace. Organize your home. Design an environment that supports your goals. Remember, you can't change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. The 9th key is rituals. Your life is shaped by what you do every day. One powerful ritual is waking up 1 hour earlier. That's 180 extra hours over 6 months, nearly 4.5 extra work weeks. Imagine what you could accomplish with that time. The 10th key is accountability. When you're accountable to someone, your performance improves. Find an accountability partner. Share your goals and progress. We often work harder to avoid letting others down than we do for ourselves. Use that psychology to your advantage. The 11th key is focus. Where focus goes, energy flows. Don't be busy, be productive. Motivation gets you started, but habit keeps you going. The 12th key is celebration. Don't wait until the final goal to celebrate. Celebrate progress along the way. Progress fuels motivation. The 13th key is contribution. Success without contribution feels empty. Add value to others' lives. Your income rarely exceeds your personal development. If you want to earn more, you must learn more. The 14th key is decision. Successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly. Unsuccessful people do the opposite. Every decision you make today shapes your tomorrow. Success isn't a destination, it's a direction. Focus on progress. And finally, the 15th key is gratitude. Write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. Over 6 months, that's 540 moments of gratitude. What you appreciate appreciates. Let me leave you with this thought. 6 months from now, you will arrive somewhere. The question is, where? The answer depends on the decisions you make today. Life doesn't get better by chance. It gets better by change. So start now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. 6 months will pass whether you take action or not. The only question is, what story will you tell 6 months from today? A story of action and achievement, or a story of procrastination and regret? The choice is yours. Everything you need to create an extraordinary life is within your reach. The knowledge exists. The strategies are proven. The opportunities are endless. The only question is, are you ready to begin? Start today and make the next 6 months the best 6 months of your life.